Hello and welcome, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hello, thank you so much for joining us. And if you're a regular and returning, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be doing a we're going to do a twin flame reading here. If you've just watched the live that was on Friday, we did mention a little bit about the twin flames over the lunar eclipse, but I wanted to have a little bit of a deeper look what's going to be happening. If you don't already know, we are going to have a lunar eclipse to complete 3 eclipses on the 4th or 5th of July. Now, depending on where you are, if you're in the UK, it will be on the 5th, roughly around 4:07 AM, I think. And if you're northern sort of America, it will be Eastern Standard Time, roughly around 11 PM, I think. But again, depending on where you're located in the world, please check Google or have a look into sort of the time specifically for you. So I thought, because it's a thunder moon, it's a moon in Capricorn, and it's also a, what's it called? It's also a, I'm getting totally thrown off here now. It's also a lunar eclipse. I thought, let's have a look, because maybe there could be some movement, who knows? Right, let's have a look here. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, interesting. We've got the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups, an ending to something and a connection or in a relationship here. Let's have a look what's going on. What is going on here, please, Spirit? Lunar eclipse. What can you tell us, please? What can you tell us? For twin flames, what can you tell us, please, about this lunar eclipse? Okay, so obviously I pulled quite a few cards here. Just want to sort of have a look at the energy around the eclipse sort of period. So we've got the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands here. So this can be a fire sign, can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone that's a leader, someone that's very kind of capable, is able to sort of make decisions, discern what they want, passionate. I'm hearing integrity as well, but someone that is going after what they want. Okay, now with the Ten of Wands, it feels to me like there's a burden that they're releasing. It feels like they're dropping a certain situation here that maybe doesn't serve them. Okay, now it could be an end of a relationship, but we'll have a look. So we've also got here the Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So this could be arguing, game playing, things that you're not on the right page, same page, self-sabotaging, things that just kind of don't really, you know, they don't sit right, okay? And there's someone walking away after this, okay? So it feels to me like someone is deciding on what they want to release at this time and what it doesn't serve. Now, because we've also got the Seven of Cups here with the Three of Pentacles. So again, choices, making a decision. What do you want to work on? What do you not want to work on? What's going to pan out? What isn't? What is going to help you? What isn't going to help you? And we've also got the Four of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. So pausing before making a decision, pausing before trying to understand what is making them so defensive, trying to making an understanding of what they want to work through, what they don't want to work through, what exactly they're trying to defend, what they're not. It's like they're trying to recalibrate. I'm just trying to listen to what the guys are saying. It's like they're trying to release a comfort zone and make a decision about where to move forward to. I feel like this is a comfort zone that someone's been in, that they're trying to get rid of, and because they know it's not serving them. It's like a stalemate kind of situation. Now this here is the Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands. So looking at the future, trying to understand where love could go to, where this could develop onto, how this could develop, and making a move towards what they want. We've got the King of Cups with the Seven of Wands. So understanding the emotions behind this and defending the movement, defending the action of what they want, essentially dropping what they don't want and moving towards what they do want. Okay, again, we've got King of Cups, which could be a water sign, so it could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, and bottom of the deck we've got Empress. So this is about their counterpart here, that they are trying to figure out where they fit into this person's life or you. But let's have a look. What is this Ten of Swords with the Two of Cups, please, Spirit? What is the Two of Cups with the Ten of Swords about? So there's an ending here first. Okay, now it could be that there's toxic people around them, toxic situations, toxic lover, friends, family. That is being released. There's a burden that's being released here. And it's also, again, it's something about this work situation that, hang on, what is Seven of Cups with the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, I feel like there was an illusion built here with this old situation that is, they're seeing through it. It wasn't a real visual of, it didn't mean anything. It was just like this facade energy that it's so obvious to them now. But I feel like they'd, again, because as well there was an energy of something within this connection wanting to kind of keep going with it. They were kind of humouring it for a while. Again, it's this kind of comfort zone energy, but they can't block out this energy of what they want anymore because it's become so obvious. What is King of Cups with Seven of Wands? Yeah, they're going to make an effort to come forward here. Knight of Wands. I don't know if you're going to misread their integrity or their intentions when they do, but I feel like they're going to make a bit of a grand gesture here. But let's have a look. I want to pull some more cards. Let's go with the Mystic Mondays. Nope, they're not happy with me using that one. Which one are we going to use then? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. What is the King of Wands with the Ten of Wands? Yeah, look. So the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands, this is lasting love and happiness. Something around their current situation is not providing that. And they know this well. They know this well. It's built on stronger stuff, I'm hearing. What is Five of Swords with Eight of Cups? What is Five of Swords with Eight of Cups? Yeah, look, major ending, new beginning. This is an old cycle that they're closing out now. Three of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups, please. Special knowledge and skills. So they know that this isn't, again, I'm hearing it's like this connection is as good as it gets. They're slowly coming round to the idea that, okay, yeah, it's daunting for them to have to throw an investment into this kind of energy because it means there's more at stake with their kind of heart center and what they're putting their time and energy into. But the counterbalance to that is that this means something. This is it's a stronger connection. it's a special connection. It's a unique connection. This is not something that they're going to, it's not going to come around again and be like, oh, look, someone similar to this. There's an understanding here that this energy is a very unique energy. The connection that you guys have is an extraordinarily unique energy, and there's a certain awareness that's starting to, you know, build into their mind almost, that they have starting to have a unique understanding as to what this means for them. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, please. Yeah, and that is the connection that you have to you. This is their awareness of what they have to you, and I'm hearing nothing will take that away, because it's so firmly ingrained into what how they and you were built, is how you guys and your connection has been designed to sustain what it's sustained already, or to sort of, you know, survive what it's survived already. Ace of Cups, Three of Wands. Ace of Cups, Three of Wands. Now, again, we've got limitations here. It could have been that there was limitations within them, within how they felt, within their expectations. It could have been that they didn't see what this would be, and therefore, because of that, it's like their perception has shaped what this was before. But because their awareness has shifted, it's like there's no longer a limitation on where this can go, because there's a deeper understanding of it now. There's a deeper understanding of it. What is the Knight of Cups with the Seven of Wands? Sorry, what is the King of Cups with the... Yeah, look, and because of that, there's transformation. There's transformation here. Okay, can you confirm, please, what the Two of Cups with Ten of Swords is? What is the Ten of Cups with the Two of Cups with the Ten of Swords? Yeah. So, again, a situation around them has ended, but then there's an opening here into something very new. But there's a renewed faith. So, because of the connection that you guys have, it's opened up not just their world, not just the connection and sort of the possibilities, but everything. Because of the energy, that exchange that is going on, and also their I mean, look, we've got obviously the lunar eclipse. It's opened up an avenue that, because there's an awareness shift. This is about a perspective, you know, and an awareness shift. So it's like someone's cracked open the door just enough to let this kind of, like, and I used in the live, I used the boat analogy. You know, if you've got a boat and there's a hole in the boat, at some point, if you've let enough water in the boat's going to start sinking. And I feel like at some point this was their fear. It's like, oh my goodness, this emotion that I'm feeling, like, you know, how am I going to deal with this? And that's the point. You know, the boat is 2 foot off the floor, and the water is not deep. It's like, you know, they can rescue themselves. But I feel like it was the unknown of what could be the hazard around this, that, you know, when the boat sinks, it's like, well, because they can't see it, they've never had that trust and faith that they've had to put into that, because they've never had a connection like this. And so they just think, oh, I'm going to get hurt, and, you know, it's going to be the same as before. But because of these other possibilities that they're starting to become aware of within this connection, and you and what you stand for and how this connection has evolved, everything else is opening up. It's like the possibilities are there. They can start seeing this a bit more in a tangible way. Before, they couldn't see it. In fact, they had to just go on their, you know, emotions, and that wasn't comfortable for a masculine, because they're a masculine. They're more, or they should be more, stereotypically as an emperor, as a divine masculine, they should be more in their, you know, their logical mind. And again, if you're feminine, more in your emotions. But obviously, you know, for us feminines that are more masculine, we've had to kind of fall back into an emotional role more, and the masculines had to step up into a masculine role. And, you know, maybe you're sat there thinking, well, that's a really very outdated mindset. I mean, I get you. I get what your point being is, but at the same time, this is, you know, it's not about just that's it. That's the, you know, the masculine has to stay in the masculine energy, and the feminine has to stay in the feminine energy, and then that's it. That's the end of it. It's about understanding both sides of the coin, and then being fully comfortable in both sides of the coin, and then moving forward together, and then shifting and changing based on how and what is in front of you. But if the masculine's never got into the masculine energy before, then of course that's an issue. And this previously was possibly the case. And again, with the feminine probably hadn't have been in her feminine energy either. All right. So for the time being, for union, that is where the energies will lie, which is why, because there's a recalibration happening with the people and also the energies around. People are starting to see the possibilities here, whereas before they couldn't, because they weren't in the right energy, they weren't aligned, they didn't understand the possibilities, they didn't understand what the connection was, even possibly. Right, so let's have a look, Spirit. What can you tell us, please, about this lunar eclipse for the counterparts? What is it we need to be aware of here for this lunar eclipse? What are we going to be seeing here? What's going to be happening for those watching this video? What is going to be happening, please, Spirit? What is it you can tell us? What are the surprises? What is it we need to be aware of, please? Thank you. Hang on a minute. These cards. I don't know why. I've just saved these cards, but they're saying get another deck. Okay, no worries. Let's get... Right, let's get another deck here. We're going to use the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. Let's have a look. What can you tell us, please, about these lunar eclipse energy, Spirit, and how it will affect our twin flames? For those watching, what can you tell us will be happening between them and their counterparts here? What is going to be happening around the lunar eclipse, 4th, 5th of July 2020, Capricorn moon lunar eclipse, please? What is going to be happening for our twin flames? Thank you. What's going to happen for our twin flames, please? I'm hearing putting out a call. Okay, so Chariot in the reverse. There's again maybe not a lot happening here. Chariot upright is making a move forward. It's also Cancerian energy, but this was reversed, which can be no forward movement. A little bit of energy is a little bit kind of maybe stagnant, maybe sort of just a pause. Okay, and we've got 7 of air, which is 7 of swords, which can be someone not acknowledging something, someone not really sort of taking anything into consideration here. Maybe they're trying to avoid a situation, which is why things are on pause, but things aren't really being acknowledged, okay? And then we've got the Magician, which is a manifestation energy, okay? I'm just hearing the Magician's getting involved now, because the first step for the Major Arcana is the Fool, and the second is the Magician, which is where this manifestation takes place. Now, it feels like the Fool didn't happen. Like we're about to go into a new cycle. The Fool didn't take the leap of faith. There's no forward movement. There's no Aries energy where, again, Mars and Aries that we've got at the moment where someone would be sort of dashing towards what they want. There's none of that, but the Magician energy is still here, which means there's an area or an energy of manifestation. Now, bottom of the deck was Call. So there's going to be an energy of acknowledgement here. An inner acknowledgement of this is what I need to do. So if you're the one that's unsure, you're going to have a knowing, and if they're the one that's unsure, they're going to have there's going to be an innate knowing or understanding as to this is how it is, or this is what I want. There's going to be a knowing, okay? You or them or both of you. And I'm just hearing connect the dots. So maybe you've all been a bit confused and there's signs you're getting, but you're not entirely sure, or you think that they're not going to be entirely sure what these signs will be, but they're working through it. They're trying to understand what this is about. This intuition that is about to, again, this is opening up to people's intuition during this time here. Because at the moment, again, the Chariot, they weren't too sure what direction they're going into. When you've got 2 horses that aren't travelling the same direction, it's very difficult to kind of focus that energy forward, isn't it? But with the Chariot in the reverse, they're basically saying, look, we don't have a direction we want to go into because we don't know what we want. But with the High Priestess, this is knowing the direction. This is innately understanding. This is like your sat nav kicking in, going, right, we're gonna subconsciously drive these horses into this direction because we know. We innately know. It's something that we understand, okay? We've got the Ace of Wands, which is passion. This is a drive. This is also the Wand of the Magician. Focused intention. This is where I'm going to go with it, okay? This is where I want to go because this is what means something to me. This is what, and again, we've got the wolf energy there, which is we've seen it quite a few times in the twin flame energy. I'm investing in this. This is where I know I should be going. This is where my heart is. This is where, you know, I know my home is. And my abundance is there. And I can't fool myself out of that anymore. It's something that I feel is very much something that is for me. You know, this is something that I can't pretend any longer isn't mine, so to speak, or isn't something that I want, or isn't something that there's an urge for. Okay, now the Magician came out with the Sun. Okay, and the Sun in the reverse is usually that kind of, is masculine, but it can be wounded masculine energy. It can also mean when it's when it's upright, it's about illumination and truth and insight. Okay, so I feel like this energy is coming to wake the masculines up. I feel like this energy is coming to wake the masculines up. Now, don't forget, we've got Magician. Sorry, that was the wrong way. So this is how it came out. So don't forget, we've now got the Magician with the High Priestess. These are counterparts, okay? You are both manifesting something here that is essentially coming into an alignment around this eclipse energy. So your divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy are coming together to manifest an opportunity of awareness of this whole situation. Now, the reason being is that the feminine didn't feel like there was any energy moving forward, and the masculine felt like he couldn't quite see what was going on. So this is why, again, the energies over the next coming days may be where you're starting to have very clear realizations over things. Because the call has been heard, or will be when this lunar eclipse comes through. The call will be heard. Reunions are taking place. 6 of Cups. This is reunion energy. This is calling your soulmate in. This is calling your person to you. This is understanding what this energy is, and this is a manifestation. This is people manifesting an energy that is for life. This isn't just like, I'm just going to manifest you because, you know, this is a divine connection, a divinely led energy that at this moment in time has been designed to be formulated to different people's connections and energies to bring about change and bring about this awareness shift, which also should help someone's intuition. So let's clarify. What is Chariot reversed with High Priestess? Again, 7 of Cups. Again, this energy of confusion. It's to try and bring about a very clear energy of direct action as opposed to confusion. What is 7 of Swords with 10 of Earth? What is 7 of Swords with 10 of Earth? Ace of Pentacles. An offer, a very clear, grounded offer of union, of commitment, of change, of this is the starting point of something new to build upon, because this is something that we both want, you know. Magician and Sun in reverse, please. This is the Page of Swords. A realization, an understanding, and I'm hearing an acknowledgement. It's like, let's just pull one more. What is Call and 6 of Cups? What is Call and 6 of Water? So yeah, 4 of Pentacles. So there was a bit of a defensive energy and a waiting as to sort of what do we do with this? How do we build this? And again, it feels very much like the feminine was... This is actually beautiful energy. This is like the feminine wasn't too sure about how she was being received, and the masculine wasn't too sure about how to lead. Okay. Let me just figure this, because there's a deeper message here, and I'm trying to move the cards out of the way so I can see all the cards at the same time. Let's hope. Right, let's put that there. There's a distinct lack of direction for both of them. It's like it's so interesting. There's so much mirroring going on here. Because the masculine was confused, the feminine was confused, and because the feminine was confused, the masculine was in confused. It was like they were both in this confusion, and this energy's come to kind of sweep that out and to clear the deck, because whatever had happened before this, it was like they were trying to recalibrate their masculine and feminine energies, and it was happening, but it was getting lost in translation. It was like in the ethers, in the fifth dimension, it was a lot more clearer. But here, it wasn't. It was getting lost in this other energy that's going on. So that, again, this eclipse is coming to clear the way and to remove the confusion, to see the truth as to, you know, what it is. Now, you'll be able to check if this is relating to you, because you may have started doubting or questioning this connection, going, well, it seems so obvious to me. Like, why suddenly now is this feeling like it's not going to happen? It's because they're confused, and because they were confused, you were confused, and it was in this loop. There was this little kind of loop. It was like it needed to be disconnected. There needed to be a disconnect or a break in the loop. Now, maybe you tried that, or both of you had tried that, but it was like something else needed to happen, and it was a cleanse of energies, which again, with the moon and releasing that kind of emotion, is needed, certainly in this kind of reading. It was like the kind of physical reality was getting so bombarded in their worlds that they'd lost, someone or both of them were starting to lose sight of what this connection was. And so this is trying to reground everyone into that, back into that energy. Again, they could have had physical situations that were sort of really distracting them to the point where spirit are intervening, basically. But there's more. I feel like there's more to come. Now, bottom of the deck is the Fool card, which is about taking a leap of faith. So clearing the energy, ready for the new again. So again, there's that kind of start of the Major Arcana again. Now, don't forget what I said at the beginning, where I said there was no Fool card. We just went straight into the Magician. We're now going back and starting from a fresh energy, which they're saying is needed, because it's like someone was getting caught in a loop. Now, this is the third eclipse now, so there should be enough energy to, it's like the last confused energy being cleared out. Let's have a look. Yeah, look, 9 of Swords. It was like all this lower vibrational energy. 9 of Air, so fear. And I feel like that was taking over, and it was kind of, people were losing sight of what this really, really was. Bottom of the deck is King of Cups, which is, again, is that very kind of emotional energy, very much faith, you know, sort of understanding what to do about a situation. What else can you tell us, please? Yeah. So this is gearing up for real movement here. This is Ace of Wands. This is fire energy. This is a beginning point, a brand new sort of start. This is a inspired action. This is someone taking control and taking a lead. So you're going to feel a shift here. And again, give it a few days after the eclipse, but this is what it's bringing in for the collective of Twin Flames, to move things forward. And to possibly move things out that aren't meant to be around, which is 8 of Cups, water, 8 of Water. So moving away from things. Again, 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is, you know, a bit of fear there. So it could have been, you know, prompting an energy of release of things that hadn't already been released. Yeah, ready for that balance. So we've got strength and 6 of earth. So that's Leo energy and balance in terms of a mutual kind of, I'm going to put this amount of effort in and then we'll reciprocate that energy. So leaving behind anything that is confusion or fear or I don't know what I want. You know, it's like leaving that behind and taking a very focused effort, sort of moving forward. I'm hearing going out of their comfort zone as well. Again, 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords. There's this fear that's being swept out of the way so that someone can just surrender to what is and the feelings and, you know. Yeah, they're very much in their head. 8 of Swords, very much kind of in this confused energy of, but is it time? Is this something that I should be doing, or is this... That's going to be moved out of the way with this Ace of Wands. It's going to be released. That kind of confused energy. Yeah, they're cutting out anything that doesn't serve them, guys. So we've got King of Swords energy here. This could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is cutting out absolutely anything that doesn't serve them, ready to make a very focused effort towards what they do want to go towards. Okay, let's pull some oracle here. I want to go with the Queen of the Moon oracle, bearing in mind it is a lunar eclipse. Would make sense why we go with that. So let's see. Twin flame, please, collective with the lunar eclipse on the 4th, 5th. What can you tell us, please? What is this going to bring? What energy is this going to bring, please? Wow. This is brilliant. This is creation. Look, creation energy. Brand new starts happening here. Beaver Moon. This is a brand new beginning. This is plans to make a brand new beginning. So, again, with the Ace of Wands, with this creation energy, be very careful if you're, you know, connecting with this person, because this is very fertile energy. But this is ultimately what it's bringing, abundance to you guys. Hunter Moon. There's going to be a lot of very strong or very kind of interesting, in-depth conversations here. But there's an abundant energy that's being brought in with this lunar eclipse. So guys, pay attention for that, and also what kind of contact you're having with your counterpart, because there's definitely some shifts going on here. Okay guys, this is your twin flame reading for the lunar eclipse. I'm wishing you guys all the best of luck. Thank you for all your likes, shares and subscriptions. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you. And if you want to catch us live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 PM British Standard Time and 3 PM Eastern Standard Time. We're also running a competition at 1,000 subscribers if you want to win a Terra NEFERATI deck and a 30-minute free reading with me. To be in it to win it, you would need to be subscribed, first of all, but also to like at least one video that isn't live, and also comment on at least one video that isn't live, and you could be in for a chance of winning. A winner will be picked at random when we hit 1,000 subscribers. You can, if you want, enter more than once. You can comment, you know, and like more than one video. It's up to you. There's nothing to say you can't do that. So yeah, so that will be at 1,000 subscribers when we do pick that winner. So guys, I hope you have a very peaceful lunar eclipse, and until next time, take care. Thank you.